Hey, how's it going, guys? So I'm gonna get right into it. We're gonna have this huge fight. I mean, for me, it's huge implications on the line when it comes to this fight between Paul Felder and Dan Hooker. Why am I talking about it having huge implications? Well, they're top contenders in the lightweight division, and how I see it, the lightweight division is pretty much open at this point. Dan Hooker took an L to Barboza. Um, I feel like it just who knows? Maybe it just wasn't his night. Dan Hooker is the type of dude who, lives by the sword, died by the sword type of fight. So if Paul Felder gets him tonight, it's going to be in that fashion. He's going to get taken out. He's going to take, you know, damage along in the way. And, he took a lot of shots in that Barbosa fight. Like, if you go back to it, you'll see my boy put, hung in there, dude. A lot of people would have gone down way before, and they're just a testament to how sturdy Dan Hooker really is. And this fight, I think, is going to prove that again. If he has a stellar performance, then he's going to be able to dictate the pace of the fight. He is going to put it on Paul Felder, and he's going to get him out of there in one way or another. The way I could possibly perceive it happening is by submission. Um, Dan Hooker has some stellar submissions, you know what I'm saying? Some off the charts, just quick thinking on his feet. He's able to transition really, really well, and I feel that's one of his biggest attributes, one of his strengths as a complete MMA fighter. Now, when it comes to Paul Felder, that guy is also a veteran of the game. He's a warrior, he's a stud. When it comes to everything that he puts together and striking, it's fluid. You could tell he's not timid, he's not shy, he's not gun shy at all. He's gonna go and put the pedal to the metal from the get go. That guy is a beast. Um, I had the pleasure of seeing him fight Mike Perry in person. Unfortunately, he broke his hand in that fight, so I didn't get an opportunity to see 100% healthy Paul Felder, but I did see a warrior, a dog who stood in there 3 rounds with a hard hitter like Mike Perry, who was bigger than him. He took that fight at 170. So big ups to Paul Felder on that. When it comes to this matchup, who do I think has the edge? Um, I think Hooker's a little bit bigger. I think a little bit taller. So in this fight, it's gonna come down to who's faster, who's more precise, who's able to dictate the pace of the fight, who's able to implement their will. Um, I just, man, if it's gonna go, on stoppage alone, I would guess, um, Hooker, I don't know. Even that's like a toss up. I feel this fight is a pick 'em fight. It's a 50-50. There might be some favorites or some underdogs going into it last minute, but I feel it's a pick 'em fight. Split right down the middle, 50-50. Who do I think is gonna get it? When it comes to decision, maybe Felder. Maybe Felder is a little bit more sturdy and is able to withstand a lot more punishment. So we'll see. I'm gonna go with Dan Hooker on this one.